She was the most beautiful woman in the village, until someone found her bathing in blood at midnight. My children, come close, for what I'm about to tell you is not just a story. It is a warning wrapped in beauty, mystery, and fear. Long ago, in the peaceful village of Ezeama, there lived a young woman named Kamara. She was the kind of beauty that made warriors stumble and made women forget their envy just to admire her. Her skin glowed like river stones after rain. Her eyes sparkled like fresh palm wine in sunlight. And her smile, even the elders said it could heal a broken heart. Everyone loved Kamara. The men dreamed of marrying her. The women admired her grace. The elders blessed her wherever she passed. But what no one knew was that Kamara had a secret, a very dark one. Despite all the attention, Kamara never accepted any suitor, not the rich trader from Mbano, not the chief's son who came with cows and wrappers. She would simply smile and say, "When the time is right, I will choose." People whispered, was she waiting for a spirit husband? Was she cursed? But Kamara remained sweet, kind, and helpful. She fetched water for the old. She helped in harvest. She sang like a bird during moonlight dances. Then, strange things began to happen. One morning, a shepherd boy came running from the fields. His goats, 7 of them, had been found dead, throats slashed, blood everywhere, no meat taken, just death. The villagers were worried. Perhaps a wild animal. Then it happened again. This time, cows. Then chickens. Each time, the blood was gone, but no meat ever taken. The elders called for a diviner. He shook his cowries, rolled his bones, and whispered in fear,
"There is something unnatural among us, something beautiful and deadly."
One night, a curious hunter named Obina went deep into the forest to lay traps. On his way back, the moon was full. The forest was quiet, too quiet. Then he heard something, water splashing, but there was no river nearby. He crept closer, slowly, behind a tree, and what he saw made his knees weak. There, in a small clearing, was Kamara, naked, bathing, but not in water. No, she was bathing in blood, fresh blood. It dripped down her body. Her eyes were glowing red. She was humming softly, a tune no human had ever heard. Obina ran. He didn't stop until he reached the village square. Obina shouted, screamed, called the elders. The entire village woke up. They followed him with torches into the forest. But when they got there, the clearing was empty. No blood, no Kamara, just trees and silence. The villagers began to whisper again. Some said Obina had gone mad. Others believed him.
Blood? At midnight? I was asleep in my hut.
But something had changed. Her eyes, they weren't as warm anymore, and the birds no longer sang when she passed. Children began falling ill. Strong men collapsed in the farms. Dreams were filled with Kamara's face, covered in blood. Then one day, the village priestess came from the mountains. She had heard the whispers. She asked to speak with Kamara privately. They went into the shrine and stayed there for hours. When the priestess finally came out, her hands were shaking. She didn't say a word. She only asked the elders to gather at sunrise. At the village gathering, the priestess revealed the truth.
Kamara, she said, is not fully human. She was born under the eclipse. Her mother was a woman. Her father was something else, a being from the river, a spirit of blood.
The villagers gasped. Kamara stood before them, calm, beautiful, and silent.
She has fought her nature for years, the priestess continued, but it grows stronger. She feeds, not on flesh, but on the blood of animals. Soon she will need more.
I never meant harm, she said. I only take what I need. I begged my spirit father to leave me in peace, but now he calls me home.
And with that, she walked away, into the forest. The village never saw Kamara again. The killing stopped. The animals were safe. The dreams ended. Years passed. Then one day, during another eclipse, a group of children playing by the river saw something. A woman with glowing eyes. She smiled at them. Her skin was flawless. Her voice soft. She held out her hand. It was Kamara. But she hadn't aged a day. Before the children could speak, she vanished beneath the water. From that day, no one bathed in the river after sunset. And every eclipse, the villagers leave offerings of palm oil and blood by the water's edge, because they know she still watches, still waits, and beauty, sometimes, is only a mask for something much, much darker. So the next time you admire someone too perfect, too graceful, too untouched by time, ask yourself, what are they hiding? And what would you see if you caught them bathing at midnight? Please like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to enjoy more interesting and captivating stories on Storytime Time.